Good morning. We are Saint Genix Les Village, the start of stage 7 of this 2019 Critérium du Dauphiné in France. Let's go and check it out. Little merchandising. It was raining until a second ago, the sun had just came out. So we're heading to the start. There was a beautiful victory yesterday by Alaphilippe on the photo finish against Gregor Mühlberger, and the leader is still Adam Yates of team Michelton Scott. So here we're passing by Groupama Française des Jeux. All the bike ready on the roof. There we go, going to see some bikes. So Team Trek, Trek Segafredo, awesome bikes.
Voilà. Est-ce que c'était le système?
Yesterday we were by the hotel, all the bikes and buses and cars all got clean, beautifully washed, and like brand new today. Awesome bikes. Bora.
Même moins, tu sais, 2005, 3000,
Hey Timora, good morning.
Morning.
Unfortunately, it was just a photo finish yesterday.
Yeah.
It could have been a win, but yeah, good try, good try. Yeah, very close, very close. How is today the feeling? Good?
Yeah, I think so.
Feeling good, the sun is shining. That's a good thing.
I think it's going to rain today, but...
Yeah, again, yeah. How is Gregor? Feeling good?
Yeah.
Not disappointed, not too disappointed.
I think not. Also the second place.
The descent was really challenging, really tough yesterday.
Yeah.
And second place is still a very good place. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, have a nice day. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
While you're doing your video,
Yes,
you're from Germany?
from everywhere. Yes, why?
Well, this is the gilet from the French campaign.
Oh, fantastic.
So, as you can well appreciate, it doesn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
where you're riding your bike, you need the space.
Of course,
And
of course.
if the driver thinks that he can look at their social media when they're driving their car at 60 kilometers an hour, by the time they wake up to the fact that there's an incident in front and they've covered 60 meters.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
that means that they're looking for a policeman to put them in jail. And here is the Irish campaign.
I've actually just did the same campaign in Italy with a girl, Paola Gianotti. If you look online, I'll show you them later. Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
This is the
Recording my
Irish
journey.
campaign. And this is also used by the British police.
1.5 meter, please.
Birmingham. There's two cops there, ordinary cops, Hudson and Hudson. They started a campaign 3 years ago to educate the motorist, and the first time they get away with being disrespectful of the cyclist, the second time they find themselves paying a penalty and losing 3 points as well.
All right, yes.
Now, the thing here is this. Most of the journeys these days are made by mothers driving their children to school. In Australia, we only have 3% using their bike to ride to school. yet in Denmark 80% and in Holland 60%. And what is causing this? It's the attitude of the politicians. They're not encouraging the police to do their job. Okay, a cop does his job in a uniform and he obeys the law. When he's out of uniform, he thinks, oh, well, he can drive his car with his phone in his ear. And because he does that, he thinks, well, really, should I be booking other people? And they've got to stop this attitude of, oh, if I do it, then why should I book someone else? So the fact of the matter is, the law says be careful of cyclists, and if you don't choose to be careful of cyclists, then choose not to drive.
Yeah, exactly. No, people should play more respect and drive a bit slower and a bit more cautious about the cycling.
This is the other thing. The speed limit is not the speed that you drive at, it's the maximum speed you're allowed to drive at. And if you're driving above that speed, you're trying to break the law, but more importantly, you're putting other people's lives at risk, apart from your own. Kill yourself, fine, cut your throat. But don't drive a vehicle down the road thinking, oh, well, if I hit someone, it'll kill me, but what about the other people?
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, with all these messages going around the world, things will change.
I'm in a peloton of people in Melbourne. One of the guys takes his jacket off and brings down several people. So it's understandable when somebody like Chris Froome sneezes and falls off, because if the best rider in the world has an incident on his bike, it's happening to other people. And
it is true, yeah.
One of the things that I would love to see is the people like Lidl and the Eurospin people who are sponsors for the Giro d'Italia actually sponsoring a women's team, because it's the women who spend the money in the supermarkets. And if you support a women's team, then obviously you're going to get more customers coming in your door. But more importantly, when the women are out there showing women and children that it's possible to ride in their neighbourhood, then perhaps we'll see more people riding to school, and the authorities may even start to do as some localities are doing, and that's banning the vehicles from going over 20 kilometres an hour in the area where there is a school. In fact, in some places, they ban the vehicles from going past the school during the school hours.
Yeah, hopefully people will have to pay much more attention, drive a bit slower, respect the limits, and most of all, keep the eyes open and not get distracted by mobile phones.
Well, you weren't born with a phone in your ear, so why do you expect to be able to drive with a phone in your hand?
No, exactly. It used to be don't drink and drive, now don't use your phone and drive.
Yeah, well, it's very much a question of the sooner we get people to understand that driving is a privilege and not the right once you've managed to fluke your pass of the driving tests. And even then, the amount of training that you have to do before you do the driving test is very minimal. It's only, shall we say, a stepping stone in the direction of competency.
Well, thank you for this message. We all spreading this message around the world. It's good that you're wearing the jacket as well. Staying alive in 1.5 meters. Yeah. It depends on the speed as well. They need to drive slower. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Good. What part are you from?
I'll see you later. I'm from Italy, living in the UK.
Where do you live in Italy?
In the north, by the Alps.
Which town?
The town of Aosta, the Mont Blanc.
Aosta. I was there coming through the other day.
Good, you're traveling around.
Well, I mean, I do the Giro for 21 years, and this year will be my 22nd Tour de France and 14th Vuelta. So since '99, I've been doing the 3 tours almost every year, as well as, the Dauphine Swiss.
Fantastic.
And some of the other events.
So we'll see you again on the road.
Yeah, cheers. What's your name?
Thank you. Fabrizio. Nice to meet you.
Cheers.
Yes.
Skippy.
I used to coach the Australian ski team as well. I used to coach the Australian ski team.
Oh, really?
Yes, best skiers from Melbourne.
Yeah, where were you teaching them?
Membula.
Okay, right, because I would come across them in Kitzsteinhorn, and I was teaching skiing.
All right.
I started in Chambery and then worked in Les Arcs and Le Plan, and also teaching in Kitzbühel and Kitzsteinhorn and
interesting.
Kitzbühel, and also
good.
in Meyerhofen and Hintertux.
So I'll catch you later. We talk more. I finish just this video.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, nice meeting you. I see you in a moment.
Bye.
So Team Bora has grown. It's good to see that this safety message is spreading all over the world to try to get more awareness about people driving 1.5 meter past the cyclist. These are great bikes. Check it out. Wow. Specialized. That's Gregor. That's the bike that came second yesterday. See? This is the bike that came second yesterday. Photo finish. Let's proceed forward and into Bahrain Merida. Check all these beauties. We have Pibernik, Paun, Jeuns, Quintiner, Bertnik, Corelli, Sonny Colbrelli, last bike over there.
Pourquoi ils sont pas bons? Je sais pas pourquoi il y en a autant comme ça.
With the group set SRM power, big chain rings on the back. Some big chain rings on the back, yeah? There's lots of climbing today. Starting with Col de l'Épine and proceeding on. These they look like brand new today, just being washed. What is about us? Ça va? It's about us.
It's our motto
All right,
for
the motto.
for the season. Yes, but we have also riders one because one leader of
All
the
right,
team.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
All together,
Fantastic.
you can take
As a team,
success.
yeah, the importance of being a team, yeah. Good, 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 yeah. So unfortunately, Nibali didn't win the team, the Tour of Italy, but today how is Sonny Colbrelli doing? Sonny?
Sonny Colbrelli today not because
Exactly.
a very tough stage.
Today is a mountain
but,
stage, yeah.
We hope with Dylan Towns
Yeah,
to do
good
well
performance. Yeah,
on the
yeah,
Queen stage and maybe to take again the yellow and blue jersey of the Dauphiné.
That'd be fantastic, yeah. We hope, we hope. See you later. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Ciao. Arkea. Arkea. Let's check these BH bikes.
T'as vu, maman? T'as vu? T'as vu? Oui, c'est le bus de Warren.
Bike are going on the check. Contrôle qu'il n'y a pas de moteur, hein. Surtout. Contrôle that there's no engine on the bike. Il n'y a pas de moteur, hein. Ah. Il y a le moteur, hein. They caught you. E-bike, 500 watts. Pas de moteur, hein. T'as que le moteur dans les jambes.
Moi qui pensais que j'allais gagner aujourd'hui. Oh putain,
Ben oui, hein, c'est aujourd'hui la course.
on a vu le camping-car, mais.
Alors, t'as bien dormi?
On a bien dormi, impeccable.
Ouais.
Apparemment, j'ai bien dormi, c'est ce qu'on m'a dit.
Going to spin your legs a little bit. Just before over 200 spinning for a bit. These guys are amazing. Big respect for all the cyclists. Check all these beautiful bikes, all brand new, being just washed last night. And here we going to the Scenic Quick Step, the team of yesterday's winner. Alors Philippe, bravo Julien. Bravo Julien. That's the team names over here. Very good atmosphere. S-Works bikes. Here we are. Check them out. Beautiful. That's Heidegger. Philippe Gilbert's bike. Peter Vakoc.
Ouais, tu veux par là?
Non, mais c'est toi qui voulais voir, tu voulais voir
How is these brakes? Awesome, these brakes. Today's big ring day.
Elle tombe du brin bas,
Atlantic Group Gobert. Team Samweb. The director. Cervelos. Check out their Cervelos bikes. Sunweb's team bikes. So Martin Tusvied, Florian Stork, Robert Power, Casper. You can see connection is poor as usual. So the Jumbo team with the Bianchi. Struggle with the connection, yeah. Up in these villages, connection is always a little poor. But, on to team dimension data using BMC bikes. Okay, big ring. Everyone's big ring today. The rotor crankset. Beautiful blue celeste. Oh,